Welcome back, guys. Jarell here with NocBro Nation. In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down the entire Walking Dead Season 11B Part 2 trailer that was released early last week. And man, oh man, what a trailer it was. They gave a lot of good information. The new Commonwealth story arc is going to be starting, and our group is going to be getting into some crazy situations. So stay tuned. We're breaking down this trailer next. Thank you guys so much for joining back here with NocBro Nation. I wanted to give a shout out to all of you guys. If you haven't seen it on the community page, Josh did give an update on his health situation. And unfortunately, Josh did contract COVID along with his wife, who also tested positive. So Josh is fully vaccinated, booster shot. He's doing very well. He's getting a lot better. So we won't be getting together doing videos until he is done with COVID, and also his wife. And I also went and got tested just in case, because I did see him on Thursday, and that's kind of when he started getting symptoms, around Thursday, close to Saturday. So I'm actually negative on COVID. I also have the vaccine, the booster shot, so I'm all good to go. So once Josh starts feeling better, we'll probably get together, do some collaborations, you know, over the web, so you guys can see us both. And then hopefully everything's all good before we get back into The Walking Dead when it returns February 20th. And then we'll start doing our other reactions as well, like the Kingdom and things that we want to do. So I just want to give a shout out to you guys, for all of you guys who commented on his post on the community page. That really lightened up his day. It made him feel so good. We have an awesome community here with NocBro Nation. You guys show so much love towards us, and we truly appreciate it. Josh truly appreciates it as well. So thank you guys so much for reaching out and doing that for him. All right, so let us get into this trailer breakdown. I just want to say before we start, this was an awesome trailer breakdown, but it's sad, guys. For our channel, and probably a lot of other channels, this is the second to last trailer breakdown of the Walking Dead series that we're going to be doing. There's only going to be one more, which is going to be for Part C. And that's sad that this series is ending. But hey, we're getting into a lot of cool stuff. So I'm going to shut up and we're going to get into this trailer. Let's go. So first off, we get a cool shot here of Jarell just peeking in some building somewhere. Not sure where he's at, but he's looking pretty smooth here. We're going to get Maggie, I believe, in the next shot. Yep, we get Maggie in the next shot. She's in the woods now. I'm going to be doing a video a little bit later on talking about the Reaper story overall, of how that arc is going to go. But I truly feel that the Reapers are going to be done in this part, and it's really going to be heavy with the Commonwealth. So cool part here with Aaron. He is somewhere, I'm not sure where he's being led to, but I know there's a shot of Father Gabriel behind him. So they're being led somewhere. Not sure if it's Alexandria, not sure if they're in the Commonwealth somewhere. Have no idea, or if they're on search for the Reapers or things like that. This is Carol, and she's looking like she is in a wine cellar behind her. We know that Carol is going to be showing up in the Commonwealth, so I'm not sure if this is the Commonwealth or somewhere else, but it is a wine cellar, so it's pretty snazzy. There's little Judith, little RJ there. I know that Judith and Gracie are going to be dealing with getting out of that basement with the walkers, so this could be after the fact. And yeah, not sure where this is going to be. Cool shot here of Jarell. I'm not sure what they're burning. They could be burning walkers that they just killed. They could be burning maybe Reapers. That could be Maggie standing to the left there in red. We see her a lot in that red sweater. So maybe Maggie and Jarell and Negan and maybe a few others just go terrorize and ransack Meridian, and the Reapers, they get their revenge, and they're just burning the dead bodies just to do it. I don't know. This is a really interesting shot here. So that is Father Gabriel, Aaron, and Jarell. And we've seen a couple shots here where they're fighting Commonwealth soldiers. So I don't know if this is part of the Commonwealth, if it's like a little junkyard that maybe the Commonwealth owns or something. I don't know what this is, but this is going to be a crazy fight, and we're going to be getting into it later on as well. Boom, right here. Now, Jarell is holding, it looks like Carver, the one guy who has always had an issue with Jarell. He never trusted him from the start. So I'm wondering if this is Carver, and of course that is Leah. And there's not that many Reapers left. For what we know, Jarell counted roughly about 15 or 20 when he was captured, excuse me, and we really don't know how many's left. They're not really that big of an organization, so I think they should probably get done with them pretty quick. Look at this, man. They got some freaking rifles here. They got Aaron, they got Maggie here. They show Maggie a lot in this trailer, and I don't know if it's really Maggie-centric on this part 2 or not, but they show her a lot. Interesting shot here with Carol here. There's walkers all around her, and there's one pretty close to her. She doesn't seem very threatened by it, but she's looking at something on the ground, maybe a person who recently got killed that she kind of recognizes, or maybe she's seeing something weird going on with the walkers, as you know, maybe not the variant that we know of from World Beyond, but maybe it's something weird going on. Close-up shot here of Lynn Collins, aka Leah. Love her as an actress, love her as Leah, and stay tuned for another video talking about the Reaper story and how that may conclude and things like that. And I think that's probably Jarell looking at her. We don't know, since this trailer is cut up pieces all together. So it kind of looks like he's looking at Leah as well. Like, God damn you. Why did you turn on me? We could have had a great life together, but now you're going to die. Oh, this is a cool shot. So in this area, we see Herschel and Maggie, and Herschel's looking at Negan. So I wonder if Maggie tells Herschel about Negan, like says, Herschel, that's the man that killed your father. Oh, I'm sorry, murdered your father. I don't know. But we get, and there's another shot of Maggie just looking at him with the death stare. But we get introduced to possibly a new character. We see this woman twice in the trailer. Don't know who she is. If you guys have heard anything of who the actress is and what she's known for, and if you know anything about her character, I would love to know in the comments. Let us know. Make sure you put a spoiler warning on there just in case if people don't really want to know yet. But we see her twice, so it is going to be interesting to see what she's all about. I love this shot here of Negan, and I wonder if the scars on his face are from the missiles that were shot from Leah at the end of part A. I don't know. This is so weird. I have no idea what's going on here. Another cool shot here is Maggie, and it looks like she's in Meridian. There's a couple dead people there. And in the next shot, you hear Jarell yelling at Maggie, like saying, Maggie, no. And then in the next shot, you see Maggie walking towards somebody and she fires. So I think that they're going back into Meridian and fighting the Reapers, and she's just going vengeance mode and just taking them out because she's like, you know what? I'm done with this. There's a shot there of Gracie and Judith in that basement, which is flooding with water, and they got to get out of there. Oh, guys. So yeah, I wanted to show this. When I saw this, it immediately made me think of what the comic book version of Laura was. So guys, in the comic books, Laura was actually kind of looked like this way. She had short hair, tattoos, piercings, and things like that. Very different from the Laura that we know in the TV series. But a lot of you have mentioned that this could be a character crossover from the Walking Dead Telltale series, which is an animated video game series that ended quite a few years ago, but I've heard it's really good. I've never played it, so I don't know too much of it. I know of some characters that have come up, but this potentially, some people have said this looks like a character named Ava, and here's a shot of what Ava looks like. Bald head, yeah, not too many scars, not too many piercings, but I mean, it could be a crazy crossover. You never know. So we'll have to wait and see who she's all about. Now we're starting to get some Commonwealth scenes. We see Eugene, and he looks like he's in jail. And I think that Eugene is still standing by his word that he is not going to give up his friends. He's not going to tell the Commonwealth where Alexandria is. Now, we know in this trailer they do make it to Alexandria, but did they make it to Alexandria because Eugene gave in? Or is Eugene coming back to Alexandria, similar to what they did in the comics, and escorting the Commonwealth back to their community? We'll have to wait and see. Here's the shot of Carol going down. This could be maybe the shot of where she's going down into that wine cellar. So if Carol is in the Commonwealth, she's definitely going to be doing some exploration because she likes to know what the heck is going on. There's that shot again that I was talking about earlier where we got the front shot showing Aaron, but now we're seeing the back shot with Father Gabriel, and it's a line of people. They've done a good job blurring out the foreground to not give you any information of what's going on, but they're leading down a hallway somewhere. This is an interesting shot here of Maggie running through. Not sure where this building is. It could be something in Meridian. It could be on a supply run. Have no idea, but she looks pretty scared and terrified because she's running away. And here is Judith and Gracie about to take down a walker in the basement that they're in. So hopefully Gracie is, starting to gain some courage. That's the reason why she went down there, was to make her own weapon. But I think, Judith is a really good teacher, really good protector. And I think that, those girls will turn out to be all right. Here we go. So this is the Commonwealth soldiers coming up to Alexandria. Now, I know in the trailer I mentioned that it seemed like they or coming unexpectedly, but they could still be coming announced that they know they're coming. It's just Jarell wanting to take precautions and not knowing what the Commonwealth might do. So they're just getting prepared. So as you can see, they're coming up on the gates. Jarell's telling them to get ready. And Commonwealth soldiers are also putting up their guns. So it's like, why are you, if they're supposed to be there, why are they putting up their guns? It's kind of weird. And then an awesome shot there of Jerry, Maggie, and Jarell. So pretty sweet. This stuff is getting crazy. So guys, I think we're going to get some time skips. So we're going to have some time skips to where with some of our group in the Commonwealth and acclimating to the Commonwealth way, doing jobs that, you know, they're good at and that they used to do in the past, there has to be some time skipping. So there has to be a time where the Commonwealth comes back to Alexandria. They stay there for a little bit to learn about the community, maybe the same way they did in the comics with Pamela Milton coming in to see what's going on. Then Pamela Milton invites a number of people to come back to the Commonwealth to see how we do things. And that's where they go through the whole testing and the questions. And then we get Carol baking cookies and Elodie's treats. That's so freaking awesome, man. We know that Carol can make some damn good cookies. Eugene here, it looks like he's waiting for somebody. He has 2 ice cream cones. He looks like he's waiting for somebody, probably Stephanie. Is it the real Stephanie or the fake Stephanie? We'll have to wait and see. But that's really cool. Love seeing the inside of the Commonwealth. There's another cool shot here. So now Jarell is in the Commonwealth. And if you look over to the left there, you see RJ and Judith. And you know these kids are going to have... You know, these kids have never had a normal life, you know, before the apocalypse. So they're going to enjoy this being in the Commonwealth, being able to have ice cream, going to shops, just seeing more people. There, you know, I think the kids will really enjoy it. But once again, the Commonwealth has a very shady underbelly that we'll be getting into. These look like very interesting barracks. It looks like that is Jarell coming out on the left, and I think that might be Rosita coming out on the right. So in later shots, it shows that Rosita and Jarell are cleaning out housing. We saw that with Ezekiel and Princess, where they were cleaning out houses where the Commonwealth was going to move into, and they're going to be cleaning, you know, they have to kill all these walkers to clean them up. So I think maybe that's what they're doing. Not sure, but we'll find out. A shot here of the Commonwealth area that we've seen before. Here's a shot of Princess and Eugene sneaking around. Not sure if they're trying to figure something out, but they are sneaking around there. Oh my God. I mean, was Magna a waitress? I can't remember. I think she said was she a waitress at a diner, or she worked at a diner or something like that? So yeah, you see Magna all dressed up, looking good, like the bow tie there. You know, she's pouring some wine and getting ready to present. I think that's probably part of when they're introducing Pamela Milton. That's where she's working. And there she is there, Pamela Milton, introducing. And Lance Hornsby in his pink suit, looking all badass. There's the real Stephanie in the background there. And that is the real Stephanie right there. We've mentioned so many times that the Stephanie from the comic books is an African-American woman. We've seen this woman multiple times in the show, but she hasn't come out saying that she's Stephanie yet. It's the other woman who's pretending to be Stephanie. And I think Josh and I have said it many times. We think that it's done that way to try to get information from Eugene. So we'll have to see what happens. And I think that might be Pamela Milton's husband who passed away, because she mentioned that her and her husband kind of started the Commonwealth. So there's another overhead shot here of the Commonwealth coming upon Alexandria, and then they are in Alexandria. The windmill is up. It's still burnt, but it's still functional, and they're getting things together. So we'll see how the Commonwealth likes Alexandria, if they're going to help to rebuild, which I think they are. Here's a cool shot here of Carol, maybe teaching people how to fish or fish. We see the next shot here of little Sebastian. Cannot wait to see how his character progression goes, guys. I won't give away any details, but in the source material, like how we first got introduced to Sebastian is exactly his personality in the comics. So we're going to see how his story progresses as well, because in the comics, yeah, he's a pretty big character, and you comic book readers know what I'm talking about. Here's a cool shot here. They have Elijah, that is Lydia, and I think that might be Diane back there. It's really cool to see Diane in more shots. Really miss seeing her, so they're probably killing some walkers here, clearing some stuff. And it's an awesome shot there of Lydia, man. Oh, Lydia. They really need to expand her story, too. Awesome shot here of Negan about to kill somebody, probably somebody with the Reapers. And cool shot here of the Commonwealth soldiers. It looks like they have rounded up some walkers, and they're wasting bullets to kill them. So all good. All right. We have Kelly and Connie. So good to see Connie and Kelly back together. Cannot wait to see how they do their stories as well. And also seeing the interaction between Connie and Jarell. See how that progression goes. Cool shot here of Zeke, and he's got the feathers in his hair. Love it. Absolutely love it. Can't wait to see how his health is going to be improving, if the Commonwealth is allowed to help him with the possible cancer that he has in his neck, or, what they can do for him. So that's a cool shot there. I think this is probably the Commonwealth soldiers coming up, and, that's just our group looking at him like, what the fuck, Another awesome shot here of Pamela Milton. And she looks really good to the comic books, guys. And Pamela Milton, she has the necklace, the short blonde hair, very just prestigious and very classy is what she is. So now when I first saw this shot, guys, and let me know if I'm wrong, this shot reminds me so much of Hilltop. It does, because I remember with Hilltop, they have the dirt roads. They had kind of the dirt kind of road coming up this way. And I'm kind of visioning when we first met Alpha, we know that there was kind of a barricade going up. But when I kind of looked at the pictures of Hilltop, it doesn't really look like it. I think it's still Alexandria. But if it's Hilltop, that is really cool if they are rebuilding it. Because down in the right-hand corner, you see Lydia, you see Elijah, you see Diane, and that is actually Maggie right there in the hat. So maybe they are attempting to rebuild Hilltop. It would be really cool if they did. There is Carol there inside the Commonwealth, and you can see the look on her face that she is not down. She is not feeling good about what she's looking at. She's like, this is weird. Like, we don't need to get back to normal society, do we? I don't know. There he is, Mr. Lance Hornsby. Oh, can't wait to see more with Lance Hornsby. He's such a cool guy. He was a cool guy in the comic books, and it was a perfect actor that they cast for him in the show, and can't wait to see what they do with him. There they are, guys. That's them going up to Alexandria. You can see Maggie and you can see Elijah up there in the left-hand corner of the gates, so they are prepared for them to arrive. And very interesting that they're also with, Aaron and Father Gabriel with them. So they must have either met up with them and traveled back with them. I don't know, but because, Father Gabriel doesn't look good. He's in a white t-shirt, stains with blood. Aaron's got blood stains all over him. So I don't know if maybe the Commonwealth captured them and then they're bringing them to Alexandria. You're like, do you guys know them? Yeah, I don't know. This is very interesting. I can't tell. That might be a body. It looks like a body. At first, I thought it was like a map that she was looking at, but I think it's a body. And you see the look on Lydia's face, and I don't know if maybe she recognizes them. Maybe it's one of the old whisperers that they let go, and they ended up dead. Not really sure. But, yeah, they are outside Alexandria. Or is that Hilltop? The water tower? No, they're out, yeah. So, yeah, we'll see. There's the actress again. There she is again with Negan. God, I can't. They showed the other character, the woman with the bald head and the tattoos and the piercings once. They've shown her twice. So that's pretty significant if you show a new character twice. They have to have a pretty big role in this, and especially if she's with Negan. So we'll have to see. Oh my God. Michael James Shaw was the perfect casting of Mercer. They got the armor spot on to a T to the comic books. This dude is badass. Cannot wait to see what they do with Mercer until he's on our team. Yeah, it's going to be sick. He's such badass, dude. Oh my God. Wow, they clean up nice. Look at Connie and Kelly in the halls somewhere of the Commonwealth. Maybe a school or something. Do we know what Connie and Kelly did in their previous life? I'm not too familiar what they did, so it'd be interesting to see what the Commonwealth will have them do for jobs. There is Eugene again looking for... Now, the ice cream is gone. He has 2 cones in his hand, so did he eat them both because it was taking so long? Whoever he's waiting for isn't there yet, so too bad for Eugene. Oh, my God. Wow, look at Yumiko. She cleans up nice. There's Yumiko, there's her brother. They're kind of at that event where they're talking with, Pamela Milton is there, and that is Magna. And you can kind of see the look on her face. Like, she gives her a smile, and then they just keep staring at each other. You see the tone change in her face. I hope that they patch things up. I really do. I hope that they're cool and that they can maybe, get back together again by the end. But yeah, it's going to be cool. Shot here of Magna, and she's talking with Luciana, which we see in another shot. So here's a cool shot here. That is Eugene and the princess, and it looks like Eugene and princess are the only ones who are not really being able to be out and enjoying the Commonwealth. It seems like they're being held prisoner until Lance Hornsby gets what he wants. He wants to know about Alexandria. So how long does it take for Eugene to spill the beans? Awesome shot here of Herschel and next to Maggie with, see, this is what's weird. The Commonwealth are pointing their weapons at them. If the Commonwealth is supposed to be coming there to help or to see what's going on with this community, they shouldn't be going there threatening. So that's why I think, guys, that the Commonwealth is going to be showing up unannounced. I think that maybe Eugene is going to tell them where they are, but he's not going to be able to get communications back to them to say, hey, the Commonwealth is coming to take a look. I think the Commonwealth is going to show up unannounced, and that's why the Commonwealth is pointing their weapons and our group are pointing their weapons. So it's, that look from Maggie's like, I will kill you right now. I will literally kill you right now. It's going to be sweet. There's a shot of Rosita when she was talking with Magna. Here's the shot I was talking about where they're cleaning out the homes or whatever, and that's Rosita, and she almost got killed by a walker, and there's Commonwealth soldiers just sitting back there doing nothing. It's because it's their job, it's a dirty job, but it's just they have to clean out these houses so they can make room, but they have to clean out these walkers that are in them. So there's Jarell doing the same thing, so I think he's on cleanup duty as well. Maybe they do cleanup duty for people who are not very responsive to the questions that are being asked. Maybe they do cleanup work if they're being a little too outspoken, asking too many questions about the Commonwealth and not being cool about it. So maybe they give them the dirty work to shut them up or to kind of get them back in line. Cool shot here of him hitting the walker in the head as blood splatter. Nice. Here's a shot of Carol killing some walkers. Not sure if she's doing dirty work either, but she has a gun. And I think that when Ezekiel and the princess were doing cleanup duty, they weren't given any guns. They had to do everything by hand. So this could be in another spot. This here, guys, Maggie is literally killing somebody. You can actually see her go back, and that is kind of Elijah's weapon right there. And you can see the hands right there, basically pleading to say no. And she's literally killing somebody. And I think she's kind of in the same spot. I think she's still in Meridian, so I think she's fighting with the Reapers. And she's just straight killing them. Just kill them. Get them done. That looks like Carver. So it was a shot where Negan goes up with like a bat or something and hits Carver like right in the stomach. So this is like a Reaper battle, and I hope Carver gets killed, but I kind of hope that Jarell kills him. So cool shot here of Jarell, I think fighting a walker, I think that was. Yeah, look at that. Look at that shot with Diane, dude. She goes in with a knife, probably with a walker. Not sure if it's a human or not. But she goes in, she gives off this scream, then she pulls the knife out. I can't wait. I'm so glad they're giving her more scenes because she's an amazing actress, an amazing character. I love her. Oh, look at that shot. Pretty sweet walker. Look at that. That's awesome. Another shot of Eugene here. Doing a little sneakiness, trying to find some stuff out. He's got the nice hat there, looking pretty savvy. He's got the mustache growing back in, so his hair's getting longer because he's been sitting in jail for God knows how long. So that's why I think we're getting some time skips. This right here is a very interesting wall. We get a wall where Stephanie is missing, and that's Stephanie, the Stephanie that we've seen with Eugene. And what's interesting with the paper up here, I can't really read it too well, but it said suspect wearing black was seen exiting Stephanie's residence on night of disappearance or something like that. I don't know what this is. It's Stephanie Vega. I don't know what this is. This is going to be interesting to find out. Because you see all the red ties are trying to, cross all the T's and dot all the lines and try to figure out what happened to her. I have no idea, so we'll see. All right, we get Eugene probably yelling at Lance Hornsby, telling him, you guys were the liars or something like that. So, another badass shot of freaking Mercer, man. Just comic book. It's just so awesome. Spot on with the comics. Here's a shot of Aaron jumping through. I think this might be where he's helping out Judith and Gracie. So he jumps through you kind of see the water coming into the basement, and he slams his freaking metal arm down on this walker and just blasts the head open. It's pretty sweet. So I think Aaron is coming in. He's going to help save Judith and Gracie out of that basement. Here's a cool shot here. They have Elijah, they have Maggie and Diane running towards some walkers that they are definitely going to kill. And here's that fight scene. So you see Jarell, he has 2 machine guns in his hand, and he's in that area that we saw with the buses. And look at this, like there's a Commonwealth soldier right there, almost covered in blood. Jarell hits him right there in the forehead, knocks him out. So that's going to be an interesting battle as to why the Commonwealth are fighting them in that area. Like, I just think they're going to be changing things up from the source material, because in the source material, the Commonwealth was not fighting our group. You know, our group came to the Commonwealth, learned about it, escorted the Commonwealth back to Alexandria so Pamela Milton can see Alexandria, Hilltop, Oceanside, and everything. Then she brought more people back to the Commonwealth so they can see what it's all about. And there really wasn't like this fighting and, you know, putting up their guns and things like that in the source material. So I'm very interested to see what they're doing in the TV show for this. Here's a shot of Rosita. I'm not sure where that is. Might be the house that Judith and Gracie are in. Maybe more walkers are in there and they're trying to get out. Another cool shot here of Carol. She's fighting a walker, but you know what sucks, guys? When we see this scene, we're not going to be freaking out that Carol's going to get bit. Why? Because AMC already told us that there's going to be a spinoff, so she's not going to die. So won't get scared. No worries. This is a cool, interesting scene. So there's a lot of walkers here. You see some smoke and stuff behind them. And then you see Maggie. And Maggie's like, after her training with Negan of how to walk with walkers, like the Whisperers, she's just pushing by all these walkers without even a mask on. She's pushing right by them. So I'm wondering maybe she's leading these walkers to Meridian, just taking them out. Like, it's so funny, though, just to see her pushing through walkers, not even scared anymore. She's not even scared to push by walkers after her training, her Whisperer training with Negan. It's pretty sweet. This right here is kind of blurry, but it's somebody getting picked up and fighting. I think this might be a fight scene with Jarell. We see another shot here of a guy swinging a machete to Jarell. And then we see another shot here of a guy kicking Jarell, and he's landing on a desk. And it's kind of a school, so I'm not sure if it's... it might be in Meridian still, so they're probably fighting the Reapers. Here's a shot here. You can kind of barely see it, but I think this is where Aaron is still trying to help save Judith and Gracie. You kind of see he's underwater holding a walker, so I think he's down in that basement as the water is still rising, that he's trying to save Gracie and Judith. Awesome shot here of Maggie just covered in blood, probably just still dealing with the Reapers and other things, so pretty badass. They show Maggie a lot in this trailer. Oh, look at that, dude. I mean, that's just sick. That's just sick. And that is a Commonwealth rifle right there, because it has the big bayonet knife on the end. But I can't wait to see what this scene's all about. And then this is the end where you see a walker coming towards you. The walker gets shot in the head, and you see the brain splatter, and then you see title screen, which is so sick, guys. So man, I hope you guys enjoyed that. We cannot wait for part 2 to come back, so you guys can always hear us on our reactions with title screen hype. Can't wait to hear you guys shout that out in the comments too. But this trailer was pretty awesome. We're getting excited for the Commonwealth storyline. A lot of things are changing. Even I'm seeing how things are kind of changing from this trailer itself. But I'm super excited for this, to see how this story goes. So stay tuned. I'm going to be doing a couple videos since Josh is out. Once again, I'm going to be doing a video on the Reaper story. I'm going to be doing a video on how The Walking Dead needs a definitive ending, and also how the comic ending is kind of changed now for the show since they introduced this variant walker that we saw in World Beyond. But once again, guys, if you enjoyed, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, hit that bell. Let me know in the comments your thoughts of how part 2 might go, and your thoughts on the Commonwealth storyline and any other storylines that you can think of. But stay tuned for many more videos from us, and for reactions coming very soon for The Walking Dead Part 2. Take care, and I'll see you guys next time.